Danny Donnie. That's what they cheered for.
And Danny's there?
Danny.
Danny Donnie, she said.
Danny Donnie.
Boom, boom.
Well, that's good already.
He's in the black one, right?
I like that.
Is that in the black one?
The first one.
Number 14.
The big wine store, the second car.
He's the one that does the welding, Sassy?
I have no idea.
Huh?
Yes.
Come on, Danny Donnie. Donnie, Donnie, Danny.
Danny Guernsey up front. The green flag will fly. The hammers drop on the Charger cars. Here we go. James Locke to the outside. Danny Guernsey down the inside. And two side by side racing open party. Looks to go 3 wide. Coming out turn number 3. We will go 3 wide. James Locke slides to the outside. The field passes down the inside. We got some bad fast cars at the rear of the race field. Keep your eye on the 98, the 69, the 60. Charge towards the front, but Danny Guernsey will lead him around for lap number 1. He's got himself out front. He likes the view. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Matt Cunningham stacks him up. A little nose to tail action here as he was on the dividers hard to check. 28 laps remain. Jim Petrie's got himself out front, snagged the race lead. Haley Longer up to the number 3 spot, the inside Colleen Dresser. Look out, Rucci's around. Rucci's around, he had to check out, and Haley got in there. Brings out the caution flag. We go back to our last scored lap. Our lineup. So Jim Petrie up front in the number 1 car. Came out here making a little pass around the racetrack in the Charger division here for a change. Currently setting the pace out there. So come around and check on Vinny Rucci. Rucci was on the binders pretty hard, and unfortunately O'Hanley had nowhere to go. Got into the back of him, unsettled the 69 car. Don't forget, Delaware double file out of here. Race leader will start front row by himself. Everybody else doubles up behind, so double file restart behind your race leader. And Rucci needs a push in the number 69 car. Hopefully it's just a push start. One thing you don't want to see, Rucci running for a championship this season. He most definitely does not want to get himself knocked out of the race this early on in the number 69 car. Coming into tonight's event, he had the points lead, 163 points. James Wingard, the number 98 car, was second in points with 149, so quite the lead for Rucci. The number 69, there we go. Gets the wick relit on the number 69 car. Safety clears.
Hope he can hold it.
So unfortunately, we get Haley Longer back up to the number 2 spot. There we go. There we go back to our last scored lap. She goes back here. She had it right. She knew what she was doing. So Danny Guernsey.
Danny Donnie. Danny Donnie.
It's Danny Guernsey.
So Danny Guernsey up front in the number 14 car. Jim Petrie. In the number 1 car sits in the number 2 spot. Colleen Dresser in the number 4 car. Haley Longer in the 03, the 17 of Houston Simonet. Matt Cunningham in the number 18. As we get them doubled up here. was sent to the back for unfortunately causing the infraction with the 69 car. So O'Hanley goes to the back. 69 gets his position back. I think now our lineup may be good. Yeah, we'll double up at the line. Next time by, she's green flag racing action here for Charger Division. 28 laps remain. Tonight's feature event. Don't forget, race fans, we're going to be back here tomorrow for Sunday Sizzler number 2. $5 admission for that. Twin feature events for the Baby Grands. And then May 14th, you want to put that one on your schedule. Come out. Lucas Oil Modifieds, the Spears SRL Southwest Tour coming in that night. 2 touring events on the same night, May 14th for Spring Speed Fest, along with the Metro PCS Super Late Models, Chargers, Bomber, everything else we have. It's a tremendous night of racing action, as well as an autograph session to kick that baby off. But right now, Danny's going to kick it off. Here comes the Guernsey Racing 14. Yo-ho! Slingshot around. She was on the throttle from row number 2. She saw the green flag wave, and away we go down to Max straightaway. Colleen Dresser in command of the ship. Rucci looks to the outside, looking to go 3 laps. Dresser sets the pace up front. Haley Longer to number 2 spot. The ladies lead them down to Max straightaway. Here comes Wingard, the 98 car. He's got her wicked up to speed. And the Moose 2 number 98 looks to the inside of Danny Guernsey. Racing action is Holly Lager. Haley Longer, sorry, got all excited there watching her take the race lead, but the caution flag's around. James Lau down on the infield wall. And then over 77 brings out the caution flag just as Haley Longer took the race lead. What do you think, race fans? The ladies running up front.
Go, girl. Go, girl.
Colleen Dresser had the race lead. And the collision master number 4, I believe we get back to the last 4 laps. She may get that back again. We'll find out how it shakes down. But Haley Longer snagged it from her coming out turn number 2. The number 98 car currently in the number 3 spot, regardless of what happens with those top 2 cars. It's Vegas Machine, Sudden Impact Auto Body, Crispy Critters Pest Control, all sponsors of James Wingard, the number 98 car. Danny Guernsey, the Guernsey Racing number 14. And I believe we go back to our last scored lap. It looks like Colleen Dresser will be up front. Danny Guernsey, the number 2 spot. Haley Longer, the 3 spot. Jim Petrie, 4th on the field. James Wingard will be 5th on the field. So that'll shake it up a little bit. So a lot happened on that last lap. Unfortunately, caution flag came out, and that's null and void. So Colleen Dresser should be up front. Apparently having trouble with the receiver right now. So she should be up in the number 1 spot. We go back to our last scored lap, so the 4 car should be in front. Danny Guernsey, the number 14, should be in the number 2 spot. He's lined up behind the 4 car. As Jim Petrie hears him talking, he's trying to get her wave forward up there. So the race official asked him to run up and wave to her. There we go. That's the way it goes. So thank you to Jim Petrie for that. Little relay information. Unfortunately, apparently the radio is down completely. Spotter not able to get her moved up there either, but everybody else follows the line. We're good to go now.
Get her done.
They got a lot of racing to go.
Our lineup's complete. Colleen Dresser up front, everybody else double foul behind, so Haley Longer will start inside row number 2. Danny Guernsey to the outside, Jim Petrie down the inside. James He's trying to get the car quicker.
So the mustache helps.
Rearranges his facial hair, sees how it works out. We'll find out how the mustache works. It might be gone if he finishes back in the field, but don't watch for 53 stay there long or the 69. Here comes the green flag. The hammers drop on the Charger cars one more time. Don Sargent got up in the front of Wingard. Damage to the front back or something. There was a tremendous amount of sparks off underneath these cars. James Wingard is down to the white line. Caution flags out. Unfortunately, Don Sargent stopped down here at turn number 1. Saw the cars climb up on top of each other. Right there, Vinny Rucci watched that happen. He said, ooh, you want to be careful with that because last season, how many people were out here last season when Rucci ran up on that number 98 car?
Upside down.
I saw that.
Rucci ended up on his lid down in turn number 1.
Remember that? You
Same
saw me
car
right
got
now.
run over on the same corner.
Never forget that.
Unfortunately, Rucci rolled his. Sargent able to hang on to it. You see the rear bumper there all jacked around on it.
Gary.
I thought he had that thing tore up from the floor up, but it looks pretty good out there.
What?
I think when I do half the race and need to hold it for the second half, my arm's getting tired.
So we go back to nothing happened there, so we go back to our same running order that we had, with the exception of the 39 car, I believe, will be on the rear of the field. Wingard heading down into the pits, but I forgot to look if he went to the hot pits or down into the pit. Moose right now is probably hard at work on the number 98 car, or will be very shortly, and see if he can get him back out here on the racetrack, because, as I mentioned before, coming into tonight's event here in the Charger division, Wingard's second in points, so he wants to get back out here and get as many points as possible, so he doesn't lose more ground to Rucci, because Rucci is currently running back here in the 7th position. It's a great night to pick up some points on Rucci. He's got bigger things on his mind. It's his anniversary today.
Happy anniversary.
10-20 wide, 5-6.
Come on, Daddy.
So right now we got 27 laps remaining. Don't forget, all these feature events are under a time constraint. And that's an issue right now. 13 minutes remain on their time limit for the Charger division. They only have 27 laps in. It's 30-lap feature, so we got 3 laps successfully in. So we'll find out if we get together. Here we go. We'll double them up. Colleen Dresser again will lead them to the green flag. Danny Guernsey will be down on the inside. 03 should be on the outside. If she's in the habit of starting down on the inside, she needs to go to the outside of Guernsey. There we go. Petrie down the inside of row number 3. Those two did swap there.